Morning. So I almost didn't do one today because of the energy, but Spirit are insisting and they're not giving me good vibes, to be fair. I'm hoping they're very wrong this time because they're giving me two words: bang bang. It's a share song. There's a lot of unrest at the minute, but this is shots fired and horses. Bang bang. So let's hope everybody stays safe today. Bang bang. Could be a knock at the door, could be anything. That's not what they're giving me. So let's see what this is all about, shall we? Shots fired, horses. Bang bang. It's not, the song's not going to be relevant for most of you. I hope there's no news of any kind. So let's see. Today's the 19th. It's a sun card. It illuminates. It brings things to light. And there it is. God's sake. 19. They're telling me do not engage, walk away. If your path is blocked, do not engage, walk away. Cancer. It's the Cancer moon, I believe. Very emotional, over emotional. You need to be in charge of your emotions. So Cancer energy could be a Cancer cusper. Early Cancer's Gemini, late Cancer's Leo. Could be a male that you're emotionally involved with. Walk away. Leave the misery of the past behind, walk away. There is a change and not for the better. A run of bad luck. So it may be wrong place, wrong time. Shouldn't have been there. Move on. Don't take the baggage of the past with you. Somebody is deliberately blocking your path. If that's the case, walk away. There are people up there, guards on the wall, horses, like they've just said. Bang, bang, the horses. Children. It's a logistical nightmare today, so I'm hoping that they're very, very wrong. There's no defending this situation. Don't try engaging at all. Heartache, sorrow, loss and separation, perhaps even bloodshed. Minor surgery for some, so I'm not going to dwell on the big thing all the time. It could be small things, small cuts, knocking on the door, bad news arriving, and there it is. That's the one that I've been thinking about all morning. Banging your head against a brick wall, injuries to the head, shots fired, injuries to the head, the horses. It's pointless to resist. So let's see. You have to come home to who you truly are. You can't keep wasting your energy on this situation. No more major arcanas apart from the 10, and it's bad luck. Somebody's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Bad luck. Number 10 is the most important card here, and it's negative. So door numbers, birthdays, passings. Number 10. Let go. Release, let go. Don't hold on. Don't try and control. Let go. Another 10. 10 of Wands. A heavy burden. Somebody is carrying a heavy burden. It's time to move on. Leave the baggage of the past behind. Move from stormy waters to calmer ones. Get out of the situation, whatever it is. Even if it's just your thoughts. There it is again. A 19. Today's card, in its own energy, reversed. Somebody is blocking your path. Somebody is deliberately trying to confuse you and stop you from your happiness. Mercury retrograde. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. You have to make a decision. If you have to make a decision today, walk away. Leave it. Release, let go. An apology. An improvement in finances and career. Movement forwards. Police. Mounted police. Military. Horses again. Someone with a limp or an old injury to the leg. Honey and bees. Virgo energy, which is this month. The Queen of Swords. Severing ties, a dark female, doctor, priest or lawyer, professional, someone who thinks clearly, acts fast. There is a lack, a change, a feeling of lacking something, a hole in the pit of our stomachs. We need equal reciprocity. There are those who will see, those who will never see, and those who see when they're shown. Money doesn't grow on trees, much as we'd like to think it does. There has to be equal give and take. No major arcanas again. Today is the day. The uniforms, the horses, the weapons. There she is again. Speed, detached, female, with sword, with weapon, professional, female, Could be a doctor, like I say, or a nurse that acts fast. Clarity of thought. You need to be clear in thought, clear in your words. There is no mountain you can't climb, but you have to put the effort in. 8 years. Internet communications. Burnout. Internet sales. Unconditional love of a child. Or water sign energy. Younger water sign energy. There are enemies. Horse mounted enemies is what they keep giving me. That act fast. Harsh. The Leo. The regal royalty. The female demanding respect. Overthinking. Don't overthink things. Act fast. Mental prison of your own making. You have to make a rapid choice when you're stuck in this situation. Don't listen to others because they will confuse you. Impatience will get you nowhere. Somebody's being used. Capricorn energy. Those born on the 1st. Born in the year of the rabbit. And the 15. This is toxic. We break the shackles now. Don't sign anything. Don't make any promises you can't keep. Don't worry about what other people think. And don't try keeping up with the Joneses. Don't be manipulated into a situation where there's danger, really. This is a positive card. It's about passion. Somebody does not realise how much passion there is in this situation. And if the enemy tries to win, we will release ourselves. I have to say, I really didn't want to put this out, but if I don't put it out, I'll regret it as well. So I can't win. So for me, that's between my rock and a hard place. I have to speak the truth. I have to send out the message. It's important. So that 19 is negative. Number 10 is negative. 24, you have to believe. Pisces, the prisoners, the victims, the martyrs. Somebody's going to be a martyr today. Somebody's going to, or thinks or believes they are a martyr. Doesn't bode well. Doesn't bode well at all. This may be something simple where a Pisces child has a tantrum. But the bigger picture is someone wants to be a martyr. They believe they are dying for a cause. I must be a mermaid. I have no fear of depth and a great fear of shallow living. And in faith and in trust, we surrender to what is. Pisces is a double fish. One swims upstream, one swims down. It all depends on their choices. The choices there. It's the old souls who's passed through many lives and tend to repeat mistakes. They have trouble maintaining boundaries, so someone will break a boundary, a barrier, sometimes even feeling half erased. If you've ever observed a Pisces, you may notice they don't appear as intelligent as they really are. You could even call them gullible or vague, until they start cranking out works of genius, and they can be psychically tuned in that it'll knock your socks off. It's about compassion and a vision linking up with the collective. Those in this sign know much, know it all deep down, but have trouble sorting matters out. They're confused by others' input. They're able to sense deeply, except for certain things extremely bad for them, which turn into mishaps and disasters. That's what today's about. So little things may turn into mishaps and disasters. But through it all, Pisces survives. Dreamers, artists, composers, poets, mystics, victims, and prisoners all fall under the rulership of this water sign. There is little doubt that the higher consciousness falls under the domain of Pisces. In a superficial way, it looks as if the world is their oyster, with their talent, beauty, and sensitivity, and a connectedness with the unknown. Pisces sees the best in everyone and is an idealist. But the flip side of this is cynicism, which can come in waves. So dreams will lead you now, but clear thinking is a must, and the point is somebody is deliberately trying to confuse you. You will be extra sensitive to beauty, poetry. You will feel connected to source. So someone may have a, what do they call it? You know, when they think they hear voices, they think they're getting voices from God. You like the idea of surrendering to what is compassion. Take advantage of inspiration and channel it creative projects. If you have a notion or a dream, swim to it. Capture that wave. A great idea from the past may re-emerge. You may want to return and finish it, revisit it. You will want to tackle this idea soon while you're inspired, or the entire matter will disappear into the rushes. You may be confused by the reactions of others, simply unable to get the correct answers. It's like the pristine sea or the muck of a swamp, so getting lost is a danger. Make sure you're not pulled under by other people's complications. It's even possible you have someone in your life who saps you. Usually this is not intentional, but some delusional way of thinking and viewing the world. It will cloud the issue. Don't fall into the same confusion. Make sure you are protected and have proper boundaries. So, especially if you're in London today, please protect yourselves. You may have physical symptoms but find no reason for them. Be careful when this card comes up, especially in regards to medicines and drugs, because allergies and strange reactions to medication will develop. Circumstances will be covert and obscured from view. So, the hanged man, the martyr, the victim, a sacrifice for some delusional cause. Compassion, oneness, art, unconsciousness, music, water. Being the victim. Don't be the victim today. Break the shackles and escape. The wisdom of the owl, the fool, the wisdom, power, transformation, a new journey, 22 and 24. We are about to set out on a whole new journey and adventure. Someone may be very foolish. Flower face, the owl. Look for the owl. It may be a sign, a symbol. They're the nearest things to angels, the owls. Wisdom. And we have an injured female, again, wounded in the leg. The oak is a symbol of life and strength and stability. Broom is associated with the harp, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Meadowsweet is high prized by the Celts and used at weddings and burials. So, now we have the burial brought into the story. Flowerface was a beautiful woman created by two magicians. The first, the 28th. From the flowers of oak broom and meadow sweet. However, she was created to be the wife of Lu, who she did not love and who was unfaithful. So she conspired to have him killed by her lover. He managed to escape and was healed, but for this act she was turned into an owl by the same magicians. Celt legend were mostly passed down through tales like these. Women were sometimes representative of the land, and the owl would normally signify transformation. There are many messages we can take with us from this card. The goddess was created for something she did not want. Is there something you're doing that you do not love and feel like you are trapped into doing, somebody is forced into doing? Do you long for another job, another relationship, another life? It may be time to find a way out. Find your passion and allow your true being to come forth. Only through deep transition or death of some sort can you expect something different to what you have now. It may take a lot of courage. It may take help from another source, but the outcome shows transition and wisdom. The owl sees through the darkness and seeks what it needs with great accuracy. So, as the bigger picture, it could be a sharpshooter, and I'm sorry that I'm dwelling on it, but it is the main message. So, aim for what you want, don't deviate. Calling on the wisdom of the owl or those owls as a spirit animal will help you see through the masks. So, someone wearing masks and illusions before you. There is no hiding from an owl. It seeks out the truth and seldom misses what it goes after. Something must be left behind, what we keep saying, walk away, to claim your strength and wisdom. In the end, only you choose your destiny. So it's about a choice. Someone has a choice today to destroy or walk away. I have to say, very worried about this one. The prisoner, the martyr, the victim. Again, Pisces. 6th house. War, Mars. Hospitals, nurses, doctors. The colour dark brown. Health services, work, altruism, teamwork, co-workers, pets, efficiency, vocation and daily routine. There will be a hero in this story, and it will be a medical professional, I believe. So, we'll see. I'm hoping this one's wrong. I really am. It's not what we need. Fluidity, assertiveness, impractical, self-sacrificing, imaginative and easily sidetracked. Mars in Pisces embraces martyrdom and has a strong sex drive and is most attracted to fantasy lovers. So somebody lives in a fantasy land and they want to be a martyr. They are doing something for the fame, for the reward, rather than the goodness of their heart. They're not, this isn't somebody, I'm not going to go down that route anyway. It's just too depressing to even think about, and we're not manifesting it. So I'll try and recap as a let's try and play it down if we can. There may be criminals that you know. They may have been harmless in the past. Be alert, be aware now. They are different. There is healthcare professionals that will be heroes. There is a chance of surgery that will go well. There will be separations for a short while, but you're leaving behind the misery of the past and now going forward to something better. Something will happen fast, and once it's done, your situation will improve. You haven't got to be impatient. This is going to take time, but there is people that are confused and need to see things clearly. You need to get your mind clear. It's massively important. So the numbers are important: 22, 24, number 10. Number 10 is Downing Street, where we come from, where the Prime Minister lives. There is a thorn amidst the roses. You have to not be deterred. A change is coming, and it won't be for the better. Fallen leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. So this change has to happen, whether we like it or not, and then we can improve from there. Frig. So, a wifely devotion to someone who's unfaithful, I have to say, and that could be a third party in there, but that's not for everybody. It's just for a few of you. Just like the main story is not for everybody. It's just for a few of you. For most of you, it's just a day of confusion where you can't believe something's happened, and you need to find peace of mind and clarity. So walk away, get away from the situation and find clarity in your mind. Silence, wisdom, flower face, the owl, wisdom. Devotion, resourcefulness, female cunning and independence. Despite being married, and we've had this twice, somebody is married to somebody they don't want to be married to the rather ghastly Odin, king of the gods, famous for his extramarital exploits, Frigg was a devoted wife and mother. She counsels you to make certain you are sure of your facts before you speak or act. So walk away, like I said. Don't open your mouth unless you're sure of your facts. Frigg also signifies the grace of forgiving, an ability to love someone and accept their faults, but to be able to look after yourself without over-dependence on the actions of another. So being able to stand on your own 2 feet. Frigg also counsels you to be steadfast. Devotion and patience are qualities that can make this success. Impatience will be your downfall of a relationship or a project. Frigg supports you in developing these qualities in yourself. So patience, clarity of thought, kindness of words. Make sure that you stand fast in your beliefs, believe in yourself, and be sure of your facts. Massively important one this today, but I need all the positive energy for this not to take place. Thanks for listening.